Like they're going one way, scaling my tree over my fucking balcony, coming back, taunting me because I can see fucking everything.
Officers responded after a woman reported kids climbing a tree and peeking in. Things escalated when the mom allegedly pulled a gun and the woman drew a knife.
Ma'am.
I want it fucking on my fuck.
Okay, come talk to us. Come talk to us.
I'm fine.
Talk to us. Okay, come on. Come on. Just deep breaths.
They
Deep
scaled my
breaths.
fucking tree,
Stop.
man. Like
What
they're
happened?
going one way, scaling my tree over my fucking balcony, coming back, taunting me because I can see fucking everything. Like, come in here, I'll show you.
What?
Like, I can see everything by the seat that I'm at.
Okay.
And they keep coming, so I'm like, what's going on? I'm just sitting here.
Okay.
Just sitting here, okay? Drinking, listening to music, having a cigarette once in a while. Go out to have a cigarette. Guess what? I see fucking kids on the fucking tree.
Okay, no, come back.
Tell us with words.
Like I don't want people watching over.
When was that?
Hey.
When was that?
Do me a
I
favor.
don't know.
Do me a favor. All right, what's your name? What's your name?
Alexandra.
Alexandra?
I'm giving my
Do me a
ID.
favor. Let's do a deep breath. Deep breath.
I'm just like.
Okay, the situation's over.
Yeah.
I need you to explain to me what happened,
I
okay?
mean, I'm just chilling here, minding my own business.
Okay.
And they're scaling my tree.
So what do you
Over
mean
my-
by scaling the tree?
Climbing the tree.
Okay.
Looking over my balcony. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? They're jumping off and then just taking off. They were going this way. Then again, I see them again. Like if you sit here, I can see like who walks by because there's a lot of commotion on Williams, you know.
Okay.
So I'm by myself. I'm alert. Okay. See the same freaking kids, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? They just keep going, and then I was following them down the street, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are you, scaling my tree over my balcony, trying to get over my balcony? They just kept on walking and walking and all, and I kept screaming at them, and they just kept on walking. So I go back home, and guess what? They brought Bonnie over here
Who?
to threaten me. Whoever, I don't know who that lady in this white car was, and then that lady with whatever, university shirt she had on. What are you talking about?
How long ago was this that this all started?
I mean, what time is it? I don't freaking know.
Well, guesses.
What's the difference?
15
Did it
minutes
not
ago?
happen? Do you think it not
Half hour
happened?
ago?
Do you think that I just
It's a
let
question.
me ask you something. Do you think that
It's just a question.
normally people just react for no reason? Do you think they just walked? And
No,
walked
we're just
and,
trying to get to the
nothing
bottom
ever
of the
happened,
story.
And it was just like, oh,
I'm
you're
trying to
just
understand what's
walking.
going on.
Nothing really happened, you know?
I'm trying to understand what's going on. It's just a simple
I
question.
told you what's going on.
Okay.
They were
How long
climbing my
ago?
fucking fence,
How
my
long
tree.
ago?
I don't know. It's been such a
This
fucking
morning?
long time. I'm like on adrenaline right now. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know.
Just relax.
You're asking me about specifics?
Yes,
At this point, I can't give you shit. I can't give you shit. I can tell you what happened. You want to get times? I don't fucking know. I know that these fucking people.
Or was it this afternoon?
No, it
How do you understand that?
No, I don't know, dude. Let me see what, the last hour?
Okay, that's a good start. Thank you.
Last hour?
Did you videotape any of this?
I videoed some stuff, but
Okay.
my phone sucks ass.
Can I see
She
the
was
video?
trying to scale my fucking. She said, I'm gonna come up there. So I grabbed. I don't have a gun. I'm gonna come up there. She said, I got a gun. I said, I don't have a gun, but I have a knife. Grabbed my fucking knife, and I said, come on here.
that
My
the knife
neighbor's
right
even
there?
next door. Yes, my neighbor's even next door. Like you can see them. She was talking to me, and then she was looking to them. And I said, you're gonna scale my fence, and your kids are gonna scale my. I said, she goes, what's the problem? I said, talk to your kids. And she wouldn't talk to her kids. Talk to your kids. And then I'll tell you what the problem was. This is that car that came by 3 freaking times with the purple, gay ass shit on the bottom. It was an hour ago? Yeah, that's when I was going out to the back, what are you guys doing? Why are you scaling my fence? Why are you taunting me? They kept just walking down freaking this road over here. What is it, 63rd or whatever? That way. And I stopped at the corner of that house, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? What do you want from me, you know?
So you.
And then I walked back.
So you left your apartment and you walked down.
I did.
Okay. Well, how come you didn't call the police?
Because you guys don't do anything. That's fine.
Have you
We've
ever
had-
called us about people
I have.
scaling your apartment?
Not
before?
scaling my apartment, but I have. Anyway, we had problems last summer with people scaling climbing the tennis courts and jumping over and playing the basketball courts. We had minors that were jumping, they vandalized the pool room last 4th of July. they tried to get in and they couldn't get in and they were throwing, food over.
But I'm asking about you specifically.
No, not me, but I'm telling you, like, this is a pattern, okay? Like, this isn't just me specifically. This is like a pattern that's been happening since I've been here I moved here 2 years ago. This is my second year, approximately.
And in that 2 years, have you ever called the police department for a problem?
I had a problem with my neighbor across the way when he threw a lit cigarette at me, but that has nothing to do with that.
Did you call the police on that?
I went to the police station.
Okay. So
And
why did you not call the police on this incident right here?
Because I wanted to know what was going on. I said, because you know what? You just like tell them to get the fuck out and they go away. But when she came back with her car, like.
So instead of calling the police, I'm just trying to understand this, ma'am, if you can help me here. Instead of calling the police, you decided to leave your apartment and go after a group of kids.
Yeah, and ask them, why are you stealing my car? What is going on? Why are you coming back taunting me?
Do you not think that maybe as a child they see an adult that's, following them down the street?
You know what? When I see a child scaling a tree, trying to look into adults' private space, sorry, you're not a child anymore. You want to act. They want to act like these, like they're grown.
What gives you the right to go after them?
What gives them the right to jump on my tree?
Don't deflect. I'm asking you.
No,
a question.
you don't deflect, sir. This is my property. I have this.
Actually,
I pay for this.
That's actually not your property.
Oh, honey, I pay for this space. If I want to sit on my balcony without being fucking, I mean, come on. I don't want them on the tree looking at my balcony. I'm on the fucking second floor. And then when they bring a mother over here who's gonna threaten me and tell me she's gonna beat my ass, hell yeah, I'm gonna defend myself. Especially when she tells me she has a gun on her.
Hold on.
She came to my house
Is that-
saying that she has a gun. She's
Okay,
gonna come
stop.
up here with a gun. So I grabbed a fucking knife. Hell yeah. I'll slice her.
That's
fucking
when
head.
you grabbed the knife?
Hell
Was
yeah.
when the
She
mom...
said, I'll come up here. I don't know who the mom is.
Okay.
The white car was over here. She said,
The one that's not a child.
you know what? I don't fucking know who's a child and who isn't.
Okay.
I don't. I really don't know.
So, when you were young...
I don't know how old they were.
Okay.
I don't know if they were adults.
Okay.
If they're climbing my tree
What's that?
and looking over a balcony, they're not adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. So,
Adults don't climb trees and sneak over people's fucking balconies.
Okay. So,
just for shits and giggles.
You're talking about someone with a gun?
She said, I have a gun.
Okay.
And I said, I don't, but I have a fucking knife. And she's like, I have her on my fucking... I mean, she's here with her one leg up on the... I said, you're on private property, and then she backed off. But, like, you can't threaten somebody... She came to me, okay? I gave him a little pushback, like, don't come around here, don't fuck with me type of thing. But, you know, when they want to bring their mom, hey. But they don't want to tell them the whole truth. This car drove around 3 times before you came here. This is the lady who threatened me.
Okay.
But she was threatening me while you were walking up. Like, you gotta be an idiot to not have heard it. I mean, she's right there.
To be fair,
she's right
with
there
everyone
saying that she's
screaming,
gonna come
I couldn't
up.
hear anything.
Yeah, I know. But look, she came to my house,
Okay.
threatened me, confronted me, didn't ask her kids what happened. She came to me.
Okay.
And then she said she's gonna scale this fence and beat
So-
my ass. So I'm gonna grab a fucking knife. Especially if you tell me you have a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't have shit. I'm by myself.
Okay. So, when you were yelling at them to go away, like, did you call them names or anything like that?
I call them goons. I told them get the fuck out of here.
You call them what?
Like goons. I told them get the fuck out of here. I told them I didn't want fucking people scaling my fucking tree and shit. Like who wants that? There's a lot of traffic over here. I get it. Yeah. There's basketball courts. There's the parks over here. But like, come on. I mean, you can look at it. I have nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
I have nothing to hide.
So, Alexandra, I just have a question for you. I heard you tell my officer again, and you told me before, that you didn't grab the knife.
Until she told me I have a gun and I'll come up there. And I said, I don't have a gun, but I'll grab a knife and I'll fucking slice you in half.
So I have a question then for you real quick, okay? Why would I haven't seen video showing just the kids out on the street and no cars present at all?
What?
I just watched it earlier, and you're up there with
I don't
the
know
knife
what you're
and shit.
watching. I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a whole hour span. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so my question is...
They could have had video when they came back here. Do they have video of when they were over here on my tree? No, they probably
No,
didn't.
again, you're not answering my question.
I don't know the answer to your question. How about that?
Okay, so
I don't know
you have
when,
the knife
what,
before
where.
the
somebody scaled my fucking tree looking over my balcony, and I reacted, okay? And then a fucking mob came to my fucking house threatening me, trying to fucking shoot me. That's what I fucking know. I don't know the fucking time span. I don't know the fucking sequence. I know adrenaline kicked in. That's all I fucking know.
Is it
I'm by my
possible-
fucking self. No,
Is
nothing's
it
possible.
possible that you pulled the knife then before the parents got here?
Oh no, honey. The knife came out when she was gonna fucking put that, when she said she was gonna come up here.
Did she
My
show-
neighbors were
did
right,
she show you
my
the
neighbors,
knife?
why don't you go next door and ask her, and ask the neighbors, because I know that she was like looking at them, saying that what I did. And I told her, I said, come on.
Did she
And I
show you the
tapped the
gun?
fucking balcony, because she said she was gonna come up here. I said, come on.
Did she have a gun on her?
She didn't have a gun. She said she had a gun
She
license.
said, but she didn't.
I don't give a
show you.
fuck what she said or didn't have. I'm not gonna sit there and look for her fucking gun license and verify her fucking accusations. You think that I wanna fucking worry about it? She threatened me with a fucking gun. I told her I don't have a gun, but I have a fucking knife. When you're gonna fucking go over onto my property and say you're gonna jump on my balcony, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Especially when you come over here with a mob to fucking harass me. It's not, I have nothing to lose, officer.
After you followed the children down the street.
I didn't have a fucking, when that lady with whatever logo, black and yellow, blue and yellow shirt, you saw her. I mean, I showed you. She was like this up on the fucking ledge. She was ready to come over into the, she said, I'm gonna jump up here.
And that was after you followed the children down the street, correct?
I followed the children down the street. They kept walking. I walked back. Mom, the white car came up, asked me, what's the problem? I said, talk to your children. What's the problem? I'm talking to you like an adult, she said. I said, talk to your children or call the police. And then it was a back and forth bullshit.
Do you have an identification with driver's license?
So,
Okay.
so obviously they're gonna come back and retaliate.
They're not gonna do that.
They are going to retaliate. You don't understand the shit that they said before you got here.
Okay.
She said, I know where you live, I know what you look like, and I said, come on. That's why I didn't want to give you my number. Like right off the balcony?
No, I mean,
I'm sure
I
it's gonna be in
understand
the
that.
report. I'm sure it's gonna be in the report and they're gonna see it.
No, I understand that.
You're gonna threaten me with a gun and tell me you're gonna jump up on my balcony and beat my ass? What am I gonna do? Like this is the person. She said I have a gun license. Look at her. Like she's ready to jump up over. I said you're gonna be jumping up
Yeah,
private
but a
property.
gun license and a gun is very.
Well,
That's
I
a very
don't
different
care.
threat.
Obviously, she said it for a reason, right? Like, if you have a gun license and it means nothing, why would you say it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's a very. We got to figure out what's going on here. We're. I'm not going to tell you no.
I understand.
So I'm just being honest with
I
you.
mean, listen. When somebody says gun,
Okay, so that's the way you took the threat.
what did I say, gun license, or I own a gun, or I have a permit? Like,
yeah,
I heard gun.
like I said, going forward, I just want you to understand that a gun and a gun license are two very different things.
I know, but when you hear gun, when you're arguing and
Okay.
you know.
All right, so I'm gonna have you stand up. We are gonna place you under arrest, okay?
Can I get like a hoodie or something?
Yeah, sure. Where's it at? Right here.
Yeah.
All right.
For what? What am I getting arrested for?
You're gonna be placed under arrest for assault.
Assault. I didn't assault anybody.
Right now, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, okay? That's what it is, we'll be able to explain everything to you down at the station. The less you bring with you, the easier it is, so I'm
And my
assuming
keys.
these two. Okay?
Yeah, keys so you can get back in.
You want me to do like handcuffed or can I just like?
No, I do have to handcuff you.
No.
Not those?
I am going to have to search you just before we place you into any vehicle. Okay. Do you have anything on you that would hurt you?
Hey!
Hang on. Hang on, you're sitting on the seatbelt. Sorry.